The best free safeties in Madden 23 Ultimate Team update number 1. Today we're back here with another tier list. Today we got free safeties. Now we are doing a slightly smaller update today. Today we only got 6 new free safeties. So we're just keeping all of the previous free safeties we ranked. Now before I go on ahead and re-rank the old cards and rank the new cards, I do want to go ahead shout out the comment of the day real quick. Now let's get it started. In my opinion, I think literally everyone can just drop down a single tier to the point where it's looking like this. Now in S tier, I will say I think all these guys drop as well, and I'm not saying these guys aren't good anymore. It's just the fact that I think they aren't like the tippity top end at free safety anymore. I think it's gonna wind up being perfect because I know the 2 that I want in S tier and kind of works for every single lineup. Like you could have a starting free safety, you could have a backup free safety, but yeah, I still really like these guys. They're literally like this close from being like S tier, but yeah, some of these new cards just kind of separated themselves a little bit. Now let's get into the first one right here, the lowest overall that dropped. Taylor Rapp. Taylor Rapp is 6 foot, has 86 speed, 87 XL, 85 agility, 88 change of direction. Now, what's good about this card is 80 play rec with 80 man, 80 zone. Hitting 80s across the board is really solid. That's pretty decent tackling as well. Not really like good in the run game, so I wouldn't play this guy in the box. I'd play him as like a true free safety. Now, if we come down to his traits, doesn't have the big hitter trait on yes or strip ball on yes, 2 traits that I do look for that I do think kind of boost how good your safety plays, with big hitter basically allowing the AI to go for hit sticks, and then strip ball again allowing the AI to go for like those strip animations, which I feel like you get more fumbles this year than you did last year. Now on all Madden it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, very beneficial. But one of the more important things though, let's go down to his abilities. So he's a zone arc, can get flat zone KO, can get mid zone KO as well, can also get short out KO for 3 AP. Not really great value, but he can get it, like the flat zone KO or mid zone KO for 2 AP each. I think Taylor Rapp is a very solid free safety. I don't quite think he's like meta changing or anything, right? But I think the B tier is a pretty solid spot for him by like Dax Hill. I think he's really solid. I think he's a fine option, especially if you're no money spent out there. Right now he's going for around like 50k, so not like the worst free safety you could get in the world. I think he's pretty decent. And right after that we got Marcus Williams, who's 6'1". For some reason in my head I think Marcus Williams is like 5'11". I don't know why, but 86 speed, 86 XL, 83 agility. Change of direction is kind of rough. Like that is really not great, but he has 84 play rec with 86 man, 84 zone. Again, hits 80s across the board, which I think is really solid. And I believe with like an in the zone type strat card, I think you can get the play rec and zone up to 85s, which does make a difference because zone and man goes in tiers of 5. So like 85 is going to play better than 84, but 84 won't play better than 83, if that makes sense. Now going down to his other stats right here, good tackle, but not really great block shot or impact blocking. Again, would not play this card in the box. Trait wise, doesn't have big hitter on yes, but does have strip ball on yes, which is really nice to have. And if we come down to his abilities, he can get deep route KO for 2 AP, which is pretty nice to have on your free safety. Medium route KO for 2 AP, short route KO for 2 AP as well. So like medium route KO, deep route KO for 4 AP total. Kinda nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. He gets some good abilities, has some pretty solid stats as well. I think he is also like a B tier caliber player, and I'd probably take him over Quandre Diggs. I'll put him at like top in a B tier. I think he's really solid. The only thing that worries me is that change of direction. Then we got Dolphins legend Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah is 6'1", 86 speed, 87 XL, 88 agility with 84 change of direction. This time I don't feel like any of his physical stats are really lacking. 86 play rec with 79 man. I believe you could get that up to 80, and 87 zone coverage. I'm also 99.9% sure with my strat card he's up to 90 zone. If it's not 90 zone, it's 89. So I really like the way Minkah plays though. I do run him on a full Dolphins theme team, but that's not really going to change like where I rank him. If we come down to his stats, not really the best tackle. Like he for sure is once again a true free safety. Now if we come down to his traits right here, doesn't have big hitter on yes, doesn't have strip ball on yes either, and ability wise can get things like deep end zone KO for 2 AP. Think that's pretty good value. Flat zone KO for 2 AP, mid zone KO for 2 AP, and short KO for 3 AP as well. That's like all the good abilities he can get. He's pretty solid. Once again, I don't just want to keep putting people in the same tier, but I think he is a B tier caliber player. I just lob him like basically top in a B tier. I think he was really good on my team. I think he plays really good. So yeah, I can't really complain about him, to be honest with you. And after that, we got Woodson. This year he's a free safety. I think most of the time when he drops in Madden, he's a cornerback. I feel like sometimes they just are like, okay, this year this guy is going to be a free safety. Like Bruce Matthews, for instance, right? This year he's a left guard. Some years he's a center, you know, like EA just picks and chooses what position they want him to be. But Rod Woodson, 6 foot height on him, not bad. 89 speed with 89 excel, 90 agility, 87 change of direction with 90 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone, even good press as well. So this card right here, what's interesting, right? He hits play rec, man, and zone threshold. So on all Madden, really the only thing that can get better on his next upgraded card is speed. From like an intelligence standpoint and reaction standpoint, he can't get better. So this card is absolutely amazing right now, going for like 475k, which don't even get me started on that, man, because I just think it's ridiculous. Every single new card that comes out, everything's like a mil plus, but that's a conversation for another video. Rod Woodson this time as well, not really great like block shit. Like it's not bad, like you could play him in the box, but I think his best role is like as like a true free safety or even like a corner. And his traits has big hitter on yes, has clutch on yes, doesn't have strips ball on yes, but he does have really good traits. And for his abilities, I am going to go ahead pull up his power up right here, and we are going to scroll down. So discounted abilities he can get: 1 AP deep end zone KO, 1 AP deep route KO is crazy. 1 AP mid zone is also really good. 3 AP return man, not it, but 1 AP deep route KO is crazy good, man. So for me, I think Rod Woodson is going to be the first card in this S tier, man. I think he is on another tier compared to guys like Holland, Lott, Hyde, and Trevon moehrig. I think he is next level good, and I think for sure he's the best free safety in the game. It's really going to come down to whether you run a man or zone scheme. And right after that, we got Jordan Whitehead. Jordan Whitehead is 5'10", slight little knock on him. But again, if you watch my cornerback tier list, height really isn't the biggest thing in the world for me for DBs. I kind of think it's a little bit overrated because you're going to get agged regardless. So you might as well get someone with some crazy good physical stats, even if they are a little bit shorter. But Jordan Whitehead, 89 speed with 91 excel, 84 agility, 83 change of direction. Agility and change of direction, kind of like a little bit low, especially compared to his overall. And intelligence stats, 88 play rec, 84 man, 88 zone. A little bit lackluster, especially the fact that we just covered Rod Woodson with 90, 90, and 90. He doesn't hit 90 for a single one. Not great press either. And if we come down to his like in the box stats, really good tackling, but not really great block shit or impact blocking. So I mean, you could probably get away with using Jordan Whitehead in the box. Trait wise, has the big hitter trait on yes, and does not have strip ball on yes. Now if we come down to his abilities, he can get 1 AP enforcer, 1 AP out of my way. Like these abilities would be great if like the man coverage abilities weren't so overpowered, you know what I mean? I would love to run an enforcer. I would love to run it out of my way for 1 AP, but just kind of doesn't fit in the meta right now. I do like some of the abilities he could get. If this was like a run heavy year, he would probably be like S tier, but he is going in like A tier for me. I think he's a good free safety, just don't quite think he's on that S tier level. And now the last card of the video, we got Malik Hooker, the comp pass reward. He is 6'1", 91 speed, 88 excel, 87 agility, 85 change direction. All that is really nice, especially in a 91 speed. Now intelligence stats, 87 play rec, 82 man is a little bit low, but 92 zone. He's a zone coverage safety. And if we come down to his in the box stats, pretty decent like tackle and hit power, but not great block shit or impact blocking once again. And trait wise, doesn't have big hitter on yes, doesn't have strip ball on yes. So this is someone I would play as like a true free safety once again. And if we come down to the abilities he can get, 1 AP pick artist is really nice. I actually really like that. And if we come down to like his tier 3 spot, can get things like mid zone KO, can get like deep out zone KO, deep end zone KO, flat zone KO, mid zone KO, pretty much all the KO abilities. Now, I think Malik Hooker is going to join Rod Woodson in this S tier for me. Reason being is if you run a zone coverage scheme, he is actually perfect. And 1 AP pick artist actually helps out so much versus this ag meta. So I am actually really high on Malik Hooker. He is going to make my God squad, and he's going to be a starter for me. I'm gonna be running him over Rod Woodson. John Johnson. 6 foot height on him, 83 speed, 86 excel, 85 agility, pretty solid. Low play rec though, not the best man in the world. Decent zone with 82, not good press. He's for sure just like a deep blue, and he's not really too fast, and ability wise can't really get anything good. So Probably like a D or C. I'd say he's like D tier. I don't really think he's that great. And now right after that, we got Julian Blackmon. Julian Blackmon, 84 speed, 6 foot this time, 84 excel, 85 agility, 82 change direction with 82 play rec, 78 man, 83 zone. Not really great press either. Kind of like the same as John Johnson. Again, doesn't get great ability. So I'm going to put him literally right next to John Johnson. And for the last card of the video, we got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson right here, who's 5'11", a little bit shorter, but 88 speed, 89 excel, 85 agility, 86 change direction with 89 play rec. Really, really good. Also has 85 man, 87 zone, 85 press, so can play corner, can do like literally anything. Probably wouldn't play him in the box, would probably play him in like the slot or as like a true safety. And if we come down to his abilities this time, he gets like medium route KO, gets flat zone KO, short route KO. So I think he's actually really, really good. B or A for me. I'm gonna have him as like the best card in B. I think he's really, really solid, but I do like the A tier a little bit more than him. And yeah, y'all, that has been the tier list for free safeties. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, you want to stay up to date with the best cards at each position group and promo, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys want to see me use some of these free safeties live, check the links in the description. Make sure to hit that Twitch with a follow. I might be streaming right now, grinding some most feared as you're watching this. If y'all don't want to head over to the Twitch right now, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best cards in the most feared promo.